Hey, it's David. Let's talk about making sense of all the change that's happening in the world today. Because the more the world changes, the more opportunities emerge that you can take advantage of. And life itself is about change, and it helps to know that to go through some of that change, you don't have to do everything by yourself. When you wake up tomorrow, something in the world inevitably has changed. This happens every single day. There are thousands of new businesses being started. There are thousands of new books being published. There are new apps on your iPhone every day in the App Store. So every day, without doing anything yourself, things are happening. Things are changing in the world. Things are rearranging. The world is creating more and more. And so although it can feel really scary that the world is speeding up, and that speed means that you need to change and you need to adapt to what's going on, you do. At the same time, there is this flow that's happening like a river that you don't have to create or push or generate all of yourself. You get to choose, do I want to participate in this changing world outside of me? Can I dive into the evolving and ever evolving economy, work, people, culture? And on top of that, every day you're given new and better tools. You used to maybe edit your own videos in Adobe, and now you can have an agent help you do with that. There's this thing in technology where it creates every advancement, it creates a bit of deflation. And deflation means the costs come down on the tools that you're using, and we crunch down these products that used to be huge. Computers used to fill entire buildings. A mainframe computer would fill an entire building. Now your camera, your phone, your calculator, it gets crunched down and it becomes almost free. And not only do those products become free, they become more powerful. So you have a free camera in your phone and it keeps getting better and it has more features. This path of innovation and change, it creates disruption to the way that our lives were. The camera store, the calculator business, people selling rotary phones, these industries changed. And today we're worried about all of the same destructive creative force that will have us change jobs and need to change our behaviors. And all of that is true. That's the bad news, is that all of this disruption coming with AI will change your job. It will change your behavior. That's the bad news. And it's going to do so at an accelerating rate. And yet to only see that is to only see one side of the equation. The other side of the equation, the one side is some doors are closing. The other side of the equation is the rapid expansion of new doors that are opening. A new flow of opportunity, new tools, new changes in the culture around you, all of which can support you going through this change. And so as the door closes, many more open up, and we get to move with that evolving nature of the world. And so if you work for a company, it's hard to remember, but the only reason that you work for that company is because at some point, a few years ago, many years ago, somebody decided to start that business that you work for. If you own a company, your company only exists because there is a current customer demand for the product that you're selling. And that demand maybe didn't exist a few years ago. Maybe you have a business helping people create clips for Instagram. Well, Instagram didn't exist 10 years ago. So we are all in this interdependent, changing economy and culture. We're all entirely dependent on one another in that. And that means that although in this speeding up phase of AI, you will be forced to change and you will be forced to evolve, it helps to know that it's not all on your shoulders. There are always new and different opportunities emerging. It's not all on you to create. However, it is incumbent upon you to participate if you want to benefit from some of those changes.